Hello, traders. I hope you guys had such a wonderful weekend. I know I did. My weekend was amazing. Father's Day was amazing. I hope you guys who have celebrated Father's Day, I hope you guys also had such a wonderful and amazing celebration. The majority of the time, my celebration was mostly eating, eating. So if you see my story also, it's majority filled with food because that's honestly what happened. Okay, I was very thankful as well. I was able to meet one of you guys who usually join the live stream, Durga. I'm very appreciative to actually meet you in person. So, guys, without further ado, today we will be going into speaking about Solana because we did predicted this move that may be happening last week. Hello, Durga. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. So for Solana, we did predict this move, guys, based on the previous live stream, and then the trade went so beautifully according to how we predicted it to move. Okay, so good news. Good news is there is a potential another buying opportunity for Solana itself. Okay, so we will be going in depth later on about it. Yes, Durga. Yes, I also was quite happy about it. Uh, for everyone. This is Durga. So we met each other yesterday and we spoke for almost 2 hours already, which was amazing. I actually entered this trade, Durga, after we spoke, and I went back home, showered, and then after that I saw okay, there's another opportunity for entry. And then see this. I'm not sure around what time, but this morning when I woke up, this already hit the TP zone already. Yeah, so Solana was amazing. It reacted according to how we predict the market to move. But the good news is, okay, for everybody who maybe you guys weren't able to capture the move at the time, we potentially are about to see another leg up. But I won't give you the prediction just based on what we're seeing now, okay, based on what we understand, okay, as of now. All right. Just on hindsight, okay, let's go to 1 hour. On hindsight, right, this will happen, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. So price was moving in a bullish momentum up. Okay. We have a impulse pullback, impulse pullback, impulse pullback. All right. So right now, after the impulse leg up, it actually broke the initial resistance zone. Okay, bear that in mind. And then we also have a retest, which we are seeing beautiful weak rejections. Okay, does that mean we can enter right away? No, guys, cannot yet. Okay, because why? Like how I really highlighted the importance about correlations, right? In terms of other pairs that move in the similar way or similar pattern for Solana, for instance, since we're looking at Solana. So if I give you guys another example, by the way, this is the prediction now. Okay, this is what we're kind of predicting right now. Probably going to the next zone. Okay, so let me just pull this up. Okay, so this is where I kind of am predicting Solana to move. Okay, but of course, we'll be going into a little bit more in depth today to analyzing a few other cryptocurrency pairs like these ones. Okay, like I said, based on my experience, these four cryptocurrency pairs they move in the similar direction. Okay, so I want to make sure that at least one or two of them, two means more better, have the same bias and same uh, directional behavior where it is showing me that there is a high possibility of price to have another leg up because Bitcoin, if you guys remember, we predicted, right, that probably from here we are about to see a move up. That didn't happen. So we didn't enter Bitcoin because it broke through. And then, like I highlighted in the live stream also, thankfully I sleep early now. So this happened at 2 a.m. Sorry, 3 a.m. So I wasn't awake. Okay, so that kind of saved me now. Okay, but you see, this is one of the reasons why for my Solana trade yesterday I had a bit of a how to say not motivation, a bit of a support lah, okay, at the back of my head that you know what, I think now I can go for a buy. Okay, so because I saw Bitcoin also going into another key level zone where I'm seeing a lot of reactions based on prehistorical data, which is definitely what I really want to see since I am aiming for a buy opportunity. Okay, so once I saw this, then I saw Solana was ready. Okay, I entered the trade, and then after while I'm sleeping, I'm not sure what time. When I woke up, I saw okay, the trade went to TP, which is beautiful. Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. So right now, as you can see, Solana is already above this range. Now we're having a retest zone. Why we cannot enter simply is because we never check other pairs to understand the probability. Oh, ETH, right, guys? This was the retest, Okay, I didn't enter this. If you guys watch this, okay, see how close was it to the zone? This was a retest area. It never really came into where I kind of predicting it to come very, very close by, but it kind of went to TP lah. So actually, this is not. I'm waiting for it to come back inside here and then I aim for sell. This is not the reason of it lah. This one actually passed already. Okay, so we'll be going into a few things lah, a few currency pairs. Not Dogecoin because Dogecoin I cannot see much of an impact. Is really just moving sideways in this sense. But ETH, Bitcoin, okay, I want to hopefully can see if either one of them will be telling me that okay, we actually the probability of us moving higher, okay, is high. Okay, then we can potentially aim for another buying opportunity for Solana. Okay, so if that sounds interesting, guys, stay tuned. Okay, give a like to the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate every single one of you joining the live stream today. I never did my intro. My name is Guna. For those that don't know, I have been trading for almost 4 years right now, and the goal of my YouTube page, Instagram, no, Instagram is more to comedy and my basic lifestyle. If you guys are interested to be a part of that, okay, just to get to know me a little bit better, you guys can follow my Instagram handle. The link is in the description below. But for my YouTube page, my main focus is to share as much free knowledge, free price action. All of this is live, by the way, to make sure that I'm able to give you guys the most up to date information and the way how I personally trade that have made me found success in trading, which I hope that it can really latch on to you as a trader. Either you are just starting off, or maybe you have been trading for quite some time. I really hope that what I do on my YouTube channel and my live streams is able to help you out or give you a boost in any sort of way. Okay, remember, it's not about the strategy, guys. Okay, it's not about the strategy. It is about when something goes wrong, do you understand why? Okay, your strategy works, whatever you're using, it works, but there's a time and place on where you should apply them. Okay, so that's trading, and through backtesting, through the mistakes that you make, you'll be able to understand and analyze those things lah. Okay, guys, so I need, before we get into the Solana one, because like I said, I'm not really rushing for Solana, because we are now 8 o'clock, so probability of us seeing opportunity could be around New York session open, so around 8, 9, or 10. Okay, maybe even 11 or so. So I'm not really rushing for understanding if we can potentially aim for a buy for Solana, but we will do it during this live stream. I want to highlight to you guys some trades that never give me opportunity today. We spoke about GBP Euro USD, and AUD USD. Sorry. See, this happened today. I saw this actually, but I didn't enter because it never gave me an entry opportunity. But I was happy because our predictions that we did during our live stream was accurate. Okay, so we did set focus on buys. Once price came into this zone, okay, it never gave me the retest, and then after that retest, it never gave me certain confluences that I would like to see. Okay, this was just price moving way too fast, so I almost entered the trade, but I choose not to. Okay, it's okay, guys. If the trade slips off your hand, even though you were looking at it and you kind of predicted the move, okay, it's okay, let it go. In trading, I know I also do this mistake, I know, but in trading, your strategy, right? Whatever strategy that may be, if it doesn't play out in terms of like when you're predicting something and then you predict, okay, it's supposed to have a fair value gap here. Okay, price supposed to rally up or rally down here. If it didn't happen, and then after that it happened, but is after your SOP, for example, let's say you only trade 1 to 2 hours when New York session open. The thing happened maybe 3 or 4 hours after that. Don't don't break your SOP just so that you can enter the trade. Okay, you have to make sure and understand that whatever strategy you guys use, whatever mindset, whatever experience you guys have, your opportunity, the market will give it to you eventually. Okay, eventually, right? The trade will play out, all the things will come out, right? Like exactly what you want to see. You'll be like, huh, is the market hearing me? Huh? I'm seeing reaction, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, I'm seeing this. That means it's your opportunity, no? If you miss out on that, okay, then you guys feel bad lah. That one I cannot say anything already. Okay, but if your confluences, your idea of how the trade you would like to see play out, okay, especially in terms of what the trade will do in your key levels. If it doesn't play out, it is somebody else's day to make profits in the market. It's not yours. So just leave it be. Okay, so that's what I told myself today. That's why I didn't just enter off the trade. I legit, guys, I saw it here. Okay, I saw the market here close. I saw the market here close. I could have just entered, and this would have been profits. But that is considered gambling already for me, because why? I'm going against my SOP. I did this last week and I lost on the GBP USD trade. Okay, because why? Even though majority of my confidence is there, but I still skip a few SOPs. That's considered gambling already. Okay, in this sense, if I gamble, yes, okay, the trade is going beautifully. Okay, yes, this one also went up. Okay, the trade is going beautifully. Yes, correct. But it doesn't feel good while you hold the trade, in my personal opinion and my personal experience. You always just keep thinking about it at the back of your head. That's not trading. Trading shouldn't be like that. When I enter my Solana trade, I can sleep peacefully. Not because I'm confident it will go. It is just because I have something in the back of my mind. I entered based on my trading strategy. So if I lose, I'm okay with it because I followed the SOP. Okay, so that is a very different thing when you follow exactly what you said you would do, and then the trade goes wrongly lah. Okay, it's different because you understand there is a risk behind every single trade that you take. Okay, versus you know you're gambling, you know you're not following your SOP, and then you enter it anyway. That one cannot make you sleep one. You will keep thinking about the trade. You will keep on doubting yourself. Ayah, why enter? When it's going red color, ayah, why enter? I shouldn't enter lah. I got SOP right. When it go green, wow, so happy I enter lah. See, risk is everything lah. Don't do this to yourself, guys. Okay, don't treat this platform like it's a gambling thing. The market knows how to humble people. I told many times already. I kena so many times already. Okay, if he humble, he won't humble few $100. He will humble until account won't blow up. Okay, it's still you cannot learn from that. I don't know what else to say. This is just my personal advice to every single one of you. Only take trades based on your trading strategy. Okay, so you see guys, remember goal I told you guys last week, my prediction was market potentially I still buy, okay? I'm still bias. My bias? My bias is still for a buying opportunity. Okay, but why I didn't enter this trade? Because like I said, we are right now in a different type of territory. The territory we are currently in is the all-time highs, and there is not enough of data to prove to me that there is a strong enough so-called any support or resistance area that I can rely on, which I can really see price really move. Okay, that's why I really rely on. See in the daily, so I cannot really see that. Okay, the support is not that bad. All right, but in terms of this, right, you see this long wick, right, guys? You see in H4, see, okay, this thing all happening, right? We have no idea where is this invisible resistance. It could be here, it could be here, it could be here. Okay, we have no idea. where is the invisible resistance in this range. Why I'm saying that is because we are in an all-time high right now. So just because of that purpose, I told you guys, I'm not entering this trade. Even though my bias, everything is very strongly towards the upside, it still is. But to make myself feel my mind at ease, put my mind at ease, okay, I prefer to enter trades where prehistorical data can really support what I'm looking at. Okay, since we're an all-time high, I am not able to use much prehistorical data to really identify certain key areas, okay, key levels, which I should be focusing on. You guys should be focusing on those areas only, because those areas, if you're able to find them, are areas basically that we will be able to see reactions and price move from point A to point B. Okay, so that's a goal. So just want to update you guys about the forex pair. I won't be giving you guys any forex predictions today, because the markets that I was predicting is still in the movements to, for example, TP. If it goes to TP lah, okay, this one almost TP zone. This one is halfway to TP zone. Euro USD is also halfway to TP zone. Okay, yeah, halfway, consider halfway. So I won't be giving any predictions today, but most probably we might be able to see a new opportunity hit us maybe by Wednesday. Okay, maybe Wednesday, Tuesday also, who knows, right? Because I believe 10 o'clock or 10:30 today, there is a US news. It's orange color, so it's not super high impact, but there will cause some form of impact lah. Okay, so just based on, if I can predict the outcome of the news, just based on what I'm seeing here, because even though it's going into TP zone, the TP zone is within our resistance range. Okay, so depending by 10 o'clock, if price is sitting within this range, okay, for both of these markets, I think the news for US will come out good. Okay, because why? Then it will act as this resistance range to really push price down. So basically, from a price action point of view, if we don't put the fundamentals, it is just acting according to what we are looking at in the chart. Okay, but like I said, price action usually is able to predict the future quite well. So far, like I did the backtest before, like I said, the percentage wise, price action was able to predict the market really high compared to how many times it didn't. Out of 10 times, 6 times it was able to predict the market, 4 times it didn't. That's really high. Okay, so just bear in mind and look at where the chart will be before the news come out. If it's within this resistance range for both of these pairs, okay, you can even check AUD USD. Okay, if it's still trading within this range, then the probability of the news coming out good for US is quite high. Okay, again, this is all just predictions. It's not 100% thing. Okay. Okay, so guys, so let us now do our predictions for Solana. Can we actually focus on a buying opportunity or not? Okay, so let me just remove this arrow. Okay, so I just mark it up first, this potential buy. Let me move this. Okay, longer. Okay, this also same. All right. Okay, this is too much. So, okay. Okay, so this is what we are predicting right now. Okay, we are anticipating, not predicting, we are anticipating for a buying opportunity, because why? It broke above a previous resistance range. Right now, this is bought. Okay, so based on Bitcoin, I am seeing a push towards the downside, but not anything significant, because this is natural for us to see price react in such a way. Because why? You must ask yourself these questions. It's very simple, because we are inside of a resistance range and this is a bearish fair value gap. So price came and fill up this beautiful fair value gap, and then now we are having a move towards the downside. Like I said again, this is not a very significant move down, but it's too soon to say, because we have 40 minutes until this candle close. So probably at 9 o'clock, I will be able to analyze a little bit better. But as of now, we are still very bullish. Okay, we're still very bullish for BTC. I'm not seeing. Okay, there's a lot of liquidity ranges now that we can aim for. Okay, and then there's like, oh, this one we highlighted last week, I think. Was it for this pair or another pair? I don't know, but this is can be considered as an equal high. Okay, never mind. I never write it down, but I'll just put it as a liquidity because equal high is liquidity. This is not low resistance. Liquidity. There we go. Okay, so this is the liquidity, and then we have liquidity ranges also above this range. Okay, so in my opinion, yes, it is looking very beautiful for us to really have a prediction of a buying opportunity. But like I said, a little bit too early to predict it right now because I'm not seeing much price action. Overall, we are bullish, which is nice to see. The only thing that is holding me back is that we are currently in a resistance range. So the probability of us to react to move back down here, it is also considered high because we also have liquidity resting below. Okay. So Bitcoin so far, what I can say is we need to just wait until 9 o'clock at least to see where this candle will close because we are bullish right now. It is candle close below this green candle, then consider we are bearish really. So ETH, okay, ETH also we are very bullish as of now, and then we are seeing a pullback. Also need to bear in mind, ETH never went into our zone yet, Okay, so let me just confirm, because we need to make sure so that the zone is correct. If you guys are interested to learn, right, all of this stuff, how to draw zones, okay, like really to kickstart your trading journey, okay, you guys can apply to learn with me directly. If you want to find out more details, also you guys can text me directly either on Instagram or WhatsApp. I'll be more than happy to reply to you guys to help clarify as much questions as I can. But bear in mind, I do reply late a bit, so please forgive me. I'm still learning, doing my best. Okay, I will do better. Okay. So far, I am seeing that this could actually be our zone. Okay, yeah, this is actually our zone. This is a lot more prettier in my point of view. So even for ETH, right, guys, right now we are inside of a resistance range. Hence why we are seeing price actually move down. Always look at these things all, this stuff, this wicks all is actually very important. Okay, this wicks all, it doesn't simply happen like this. Okay, you guys have to understand the story behind each candle. For a bullish candle, that means green candles. Okay, not only bullish, but each candle, even right now, even this candle right now, every single candle we have bulls and bears fighting. Okay, who wins by the end of the time frame when the when the candle actually closes, right? Because in this sense we are looking at the 1 hour time frame, so we have 36 minutes more for one candle to close. Based on who is winning, okay, at the end of 1 hour, that is the color that will represent the candle itself. So in this sense, why we see green candles is because buyers and sellers were fighting, but buyers won. Hence why the candle is green. So you see, like these wicks and all, sellers were very adamant to push price all the way down here. Your question in your mind you must ask is why? Okay, why? Why is sellers doing this? It is because the very simple, how to say, not trading secret. I don't say it's secret. It's just something that people don't never really realize, or people never thought, or not sure. Okay, but every time I said it in the live stream as well, when price wants to move up, it must move down first. Hence the reason why when sellers push price down, okay, majority of traders will say bulls still win. Okay, yes, in terms of the sense, yes, bulls win. Okay, but there's a purpose why price went down, so that bulls can win. He has to go down first in order to win. Because if we go to smaller time frame, then let me mark it down. Let me mark this down so that we don't lose the candle. Okay, so let's go maybe 15. Okay, so price is purposely coming down to close a fair value gap range Okay, if we go even smaller means, then we can see even more prettier price action. Don't go M1, guys. Like I said, I do not recommend you guys going into M1. Not because M1 is not a time frame. You guys cannot do any predictions, cannot do any price action. Can, but there's a lot of price action. There's a lot of breakout structure. There's a lot of change of character. So many things is happening in M1. It's not a bad time frame, but there is a time and place where you should be using M1 based on your trading strategy. If you have been using only M1 for your trade, right? Like that is your trading strategy. You only trade based on M1 and it works for you, then continue. Okay, but for me, based on my trading strategy, I use M1, but only for specific cases and only when I need to. Okay, I don't purposely go to M1. The smallest I will go is M5, but my comfortable range I like is M15 because I don't mind waiting for price. Because when I wait for price, it rewards me very well. Like how our Solana trade, it really fly all the way up. It's because I really just was patient and I was able to wait for price. Okay, but again, you do you. As long as something works for you, why not continue? Okay, I'm also able to see liquidity ranges being swept. Okay, this is what I mean by for the bigger time frame, we are basically drawing a picture. It's just the foundation of the photo, and then as the smaller and smaller we get, the more and more detail we are making that picture. Okay, drawing lah. Let me say drawing is better. Okay, so when as we go smaller, I can see liquidity ranges being swept. In order for him, he not him, can I say that? In order for price to go higher, in this sense, like I said, he has to go down. Whenever he go down, he will only start his leg up after he have enough of liquidity. Okay, this is just the basis understanding of how the market moves. Okay, so see, fair value gap. Fair value gap is also got liquidity in this range. Okay, there's very strong moves all the way up. Very strong buyers put in tons of money to push price in this way. Hence why the market created gaps, and market don't like gaps. So usually what market will do, not 100% of the time, but usually what market like to do is market like to come down or up depending on where the gap is, at least touch it or fill out as much as it can before it continues its leg down or up. So that's what market is doing. So all of this is just based on how the market usually behave to certain things. Okay, OBE zone, fair value gap, trendline liquidity, normal liquidity, low resistance liquidity. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. Breaker block, okay, inverse fair value gap, whatever lah. If you just have to understand the matrix behind how price usually will be reacting when price is nearby these certain zones. These certain zones are also can be considered your key levels based on whatever trading strategy you are personally using yourself. Okay? So as the smaller I go, I'm able to understand that this move down was not accidental, is not purposely so that sellers can lose. Okay, it was required in order for them to continue this amazing and powerful push up. Why I'm showing you this section, you guys may be asking. It is because we're seeing the same thing again. Okay, but the only difference is in terms of how the candle actually closed. Wait, I should use marker. How the candle actually closed. This one doesn't really have a body, but this one does. Okay, so based on this candle, yes, we cannot really consider it as a very significant thing to look at. Okay, but we can consider this significant based on what this current candle will do after he closed lah. If he continue to close way below this, then this means nothing. But if within this 1 hour, sorry guys, if within this 1 hour suddenly we start to see this close bullish, then this means something. Then you should scale down your time frames and then make your drawing a little more and more detailed. What are you seeing? Are you seeing it closing off any fair value gaps? Is it reacting off any order block zones? Is it taking out liquidity? What kind of liquidity? Low resistance, trendline liquidity. Okay, is it a major liquidity nearby? Any swing points, swing lows or swing high? What is causing the reaction? After the reaction, is there mini zones, key levels, order blocks, so on and so forth? You can make your painting as detailed as you want, sorry, but don't make it to the point that you do too much of analysis that it confuse your overall bias. Okay, remember what are we doing here? We are focused on Solana, correct? We are only analyzing ETH and BTC because we want some sort of foundation at the back of our head to help support our bias in the direction we are predicting Solana to move to. That's all. All right, that is all we are doing. Only Solana is showing us an opportunity, a beautiful opportunity, because it broke above a zone. The Bitcoin broke above a zone. No, it is within a zone and is reacting to that zone, which is totally normal. Is ETH showing us any significant moves or not? Because did it broke above a zone or is it within a zone? It's still within a zone. And it is reacting based on that zone because that is what it's supposed to do. Okay? So this is why I say we cannot really give much of a prediction if we can focus on buys yet for Solana. But as of now, right, if BTC closes, right, and then we are starting to see a bearish move down, same for ETH. Like I said, we have to monitor and see this candle. If we close bullish later or bearish, if we close bearish also, then the probability of us seeing Solana move back down in this range and then do this is higher. Okay, it may come back into this zone again, or maybe even break below it. Who knows? Okay, but we only are able to understand this within 1 or 2 hours because we still have 28 minutes or more, and the market opens in an hour. So if you guys ask me, I can't really give you my bias yet, but I can give you my predictions. Okay. Wait, bias and prediction. I don't know if it's the same thing or not. Just act like it's not lah. Okay, so that I feel smart a bit. Okay. So this is one of it. Okay. Okay lah. So this is one of it. Sorry lah, I draw cinca already. Okay. All of these outcomes will really depend on what we are able to see in these other pairs as well. So far, I'm seeing that the probability of us moving down instead of up, it is seeming to be higher. But like I said, we still have time. We still have 9:30 is New York open, so 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, about 3.5 hours to 4 hours or so. But I don't recommend you guys stay up that late. Okay, New York session. I always say, I personally trade at least the first 3 hours. That's it. If anything happen after that, I don't usually look at the markets. Okay, now memang I won't lah. Now I already sleep already. But last time I still will sometimes, but I won't do anything. I just like to read the markets. It's fun for me. So you guys should figure out what is the time frame that you feel comfortable doing. Don't go against your time frame because the moment you go against the time frame that you set for yourself, you're gambling already. Okay, for example, I only want to trade the first 2 hours of New York session. If there is no opportunity, I'm not going to look for any entry model. Don't do it. If you do it, consider you gambling already. Regardless, even though you're following all of your SOP, you skip the one SOP, which is you said to yourself you'll be trading the first 2 hours. If opportunity arises, let it go. Okay, today is Monday only, guys. Let it go. Like how I did for GBPUSD, let it go. Was it painful? Of course. Not so painful because there's also a sense of happiness knowing that our predictions were right. Okay, see all of this, I just let it go. I didn't rush, I didn't enter. Okay, these are memang I let it go lah because like I said, all-time highs, not a fan to trade. Really not a fan to trade. So just bear in mind, guys. Okay, so we might be ending the live stream a bit early today because I cannot really give you guys any predictions for forex pairs. And based on cryptocurrency, I'm only able to show you guys Solana because Solana is the most beautiful in terms of price action. But again, I need to wait and see lah for BTC, ETH. So what are they doing? What are they showing? So really just wait at least an hour or two and understand and identify if we are really seeing a bearish shift from BTC and ETH because both of them are still bullish. Okay, if they are respecting the resistance range or not, which they are currently in and they are currently respecting, okay, that resistance range. If they shift bearish and they are respecting this range, the probability of Solana to do this is a lot higher. Okay, but if they respect right this resistance range, you guys can actually aim for sells in BTC because BTC is a bit pretty the price action. Okay? Okay, because here you see there's a lot of liquidity ranges for BTC. So this is what you guys can do lah. Only if these two both close bearish and is respecting their resistance range, Solana probably this is just a liquidity grab, okay, or probably it's just filling out this bearish fair value gap before he makes his next leg move down. Okay, a little bit confusing. I understand, but with training, okay, you guys can rewatch this live stream. So I won't make it so long. It's already 35 minutes, so you guys can rewatch this live stream and then just keep listening to what I say. Do practice based on my analysis and also my advice on how you guys can check it. Eventually, you'll be able to understand. Okay, if you're not able to understand, leave a comment, guys. Okay, so you guys want more in detail video. Okay, you guys would like, I don't know, maybe homeworks that I can give you guys next in the next live stream, or quizzes that I can come up with. Anything that I can do to help you guys, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. Okay, so guys, I will be ending the live stream for now, and then later I want to see 9:30 or maybe 10 how the market will be reacting, so that hopefully there will be some sort of opportunity. But if there's not, for me personally, I'm okay, because for me, I already traded and then Solana went according to how we predicted it to go. Okay, but if you guys are interested to trade, like I said, aim for Solana or BTC. BTC, so far we are looking for sells, but based on how it will be closing in the next an hour or two, if you're seeing bearish closure, the same time for ETH bearish closure, that means they're respecting their resistance range. So Solana probability of this being a liquidity grab or liquidity strip is very high. So since price moved up first, we are maybe looking at a bearish move down for Solana. So if that happens, BTC has beautiful price action for us to aim for that bearish move down. Do not aim for Solana bearish move down, because even though they are all moving down, we are still above right now a support range. So there is still power inside of this range. But BTC is clear. Okay, basically very clear. Yes, Mr. Okay, no worries. Thank you so much, Duga, for recommending. I will come up with maybe some form of homework. I think I'll start with some form of homework I can give you guys to do tomorrow live stream. Okay, because today's live stream nothing much homework to give because we only can focus on Solana and BTC. So tomorrow hopefully we have some for forex also, so you guys can also check for some forex pairs. Don't worry, I won't give so much homework. Most probably I give you one only, so it'll be easy for you to start off first. Okay, is this homework all is related to your backtesting because backtesting really will help you guys. Only by understanding the previous historical data, you'll be able to understand how to trade based on current data, because the probability of them reacting in the same sense, not exactly the same way, the same sense, it is really high. That is how we predicted the Solana move. That's how we predicted the GBP USD, Euro USD, AUD USD. Okay, all the moves on last week's live stream we predicted based on this very simple understanding. Okay, pre-historical data plays a very big role in all traders for their analysis. Okay, it will do the same great and wonderful things for every single one of you. So, okay, great, thanks. And no worries, Durga, no worries at all. Okay, guys, so I'll be ending the live stream right now. Okay, please have such a wonderful dinner and then have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll be seeing you on the very next live stream tomorrow. Okay, take care, guys. Bye bye. Have a good night.